Greetings, test subjects of Wendy. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, episode 99, As She Sleeps. Oh, Yakish is here. Perfect, and they're sieging. With 3 doomsday launchers and 2 triple launchers. So it's not a little siege. They're legit trying to nuke me to death. Mechs, stay behind the walls. Everyone else, stay behind the walls. And we're going to shell them and then bait them into a traditional raid. So then, my mechs go to the fight box. They look to have some good gear too. A lot of low shield packs, some thicker armor, some shield belts. Which one has the... Okay, yeah. I wanted to make sure that it was high explosive. So, high explosive only, hold fire, and then we'll release on these guys. Is that a room full of bodies? Why, yes. Yes, of course. In fact, there are 192 corpses in storage. Because they're delicious. And what do you do with your corpses? Do you not eat them? What a waste. What a waste. How completely irreverent if you don't eat your corpses. If you're wondering why I don't have a third mortar artillery person, it's because Bryzit has a shooting skill of a whopping 8. So I really don't want Bryzit to even bother. In fact, he was born with poor shooting, and I don't have good shooting. I haven't scanned it off a Hussar. So he should have 12 shooting, but just doesn't. So their stuff got arrived, and I'm going to try to shell the shells. And then Bryzit, because you're up and about, I'm going to have you stand by the Molotov cocktails to set the trap on fire. First volley. Here it goes. I'm guessing it was Wendy that was perfect with her shot. But yeah, that's... Oh! There's a doomsday launcher, and it's on fire. Nice. So Lo has popped out of the pod as a male pigskin hybrid. You're going to need to be rescued, like, immediately, though, because you're already hypothermic and you're in a cold environment. Fangface. Oh, Fangface, you can go rescue. So, Lo, you also will be emancipated. Yeah, okay. So that's already queued up to do. So your bedroom's gonna be over here once we get to it. So these guys are assaulting the colony. The only worry that I have, though, with them assaulting the colony is the doomsday launchers that are coming to assault. I don't want the doomsday launchers to catch fire in the fire entryway, because if they do, what ends up happening is it explodes and kind of destroys things. Also, there is gentle snow, so the gentle snow might be able to put out this doomsday launcher, so I can keep it, which would be ideal. And then I wouldn't mind capturing female Edekin. I know that I can capture males for their genes, but I still prefer females, because it's the it's the real bottleneck that I have. Oh, yeah, Mass, you don't need a shell anymore. So quit it. And Chimik became an adult. Cool. So now I'm just berserk isolating. Oh. She got caught in the cooldown of shooting I shouldn't have shot. Berserk isolating out the Doomsday and Triple Launcher people. So that they can't bring that kind of armament into my kill box. This type of raid is not going to be worthy of using my uranium, though. So I'm not even going to bother. So, Bri, I think instead of actually setting the full... the full entryway on fire, I'm going to just set this small little barricade on fire, because that's probably enough fire to neutralize these dudes. So we have a Doomsday Launcher here. A Doomsday Launcher here. That's 3 Doomsday Launchers that we've neutralized. So I think that's all of them. Oh, this Doomsday Launcher burned up. And maybe exploded? Yeah. Because all the stuff here is, like, super damaged, and you probably have shreds. Yep. So the Doomsday Launcher exploded. The one up there, because it was on fire and blew up. So all the remaining guys... Oh, hey, Tynan. Tynan Sylvester. Little punk coming to raid me. All the Doomsday Launchers and all the triple launchers have been neutralized, so there's no more mega weapons in play anymore. And I have 2 more triple launchers and 2 more Doomsday Launchers to profit off of these guys. Mass might have sniped it too, yeah. That could have been. I wasn't looking. Specifically for that. Why are you all in a bad mood? Huh, I don't know. But you're gonna fight, because I don't really care what mood you're in. So I'm roofing this up. This should have been roofed up anyway. I just had never gone around to it. And then as they get a little bit closer to approaching, I'll let in a fire. Alright, that's enough fire. Bryzit, you're going to switch your weapon. And we are go. Now, the only worry that I have is I don't want the fire to get too close to Wendy, so I'm going to have Wendy back off, because I don't need her fleeing in the side of the fire. And then, Kish, you go into the bunker. I don't need you getting damaged here. I don't have a Diabolus, so Stickiest, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do that, Lee. All right. I will check the aging up things later. I'm a little busy. Oops. I just domed Jadea. I'll have to res him once the Diabolus is done. It might not be a terrible idea to get another large Gestator and put it out there at some point. So far, no real survivors. So Wendy, you just stay put so you don't dome Jadea. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was Wendy's shot that killed him. T, what are you coming to do? Whatever you're doing, don't. Out of command range. That's because Bry needs to be over here. Now let's chase you down. Here's an... Oh, never mind. They were an appropriate age female, and they're dead now. What about you? 50, so you're too old. You're 18. Oh, they're all trying to brawl their way out. Wendy, this is a really good opportunity for you to get kills that you wanted to get. because they're breaking out. Mechs, go back to the recharge. My people will put out this fire. And then there's opportunity for Wendy to try to capture some additional females. Oh, 13-year-old girl. Nope, you dropped. You're 36 male. Let's see. I'm gonna have Frosty go kill Jan Knoll, or whatever their name is. Mechs are free to haul. And then Wendy's gonna go headhunt for any good-aged females. Like Lumi. Or you. King Cogger, whatever your name is. So the rest of these guys, you, I could actually strip the recon armor off of. It's 96% recon armor. That's pretty good. And then you, I can capture to sacrifice to maximize suppression. I don't know if you're going to survive. I didn't check how fast you're bleeding, but might as well. Okay, you made a waste of that armor, but whatever. I'll smelt it. You ended up killing Lumi. But, hey, we got Tyne and Sylvester. So this was a female. Here, let's burden. And then I'm going to try to capture this one. So I'll do mano a mano. Ah, they're breaking more doors. Do I think Lo will survive? That's a good question. Lo's already losing fingers. I thought that Fangface would, like, get the hell over there and actually fix that situation, but clearly not. Because there's no bed. Okay, I see the problem. That's why it wasn't automatic. So you have... Oh, Lo will be alright. It's not close to 100 yet. Nope, that one's dead. When he's not done with you guys. Okay, so Lo's back somewhere warm. I forgot that you have to, like, put them somewhere before you emancipate. Hey, Cast Engine, thank you for the resub. Lucky 13 indeed. Okay, that's all of them. So Wendy can go heal herself and rest. And I'll tend to the growth moments. Yep. Yeah, I'll immediately death rest so I can take on the Apocryton sooner. So, lost a finger, but, you know, whatever. Not a big deal. Can always replace it. It's better than Trotter Hands still. Some doors got broken, but we'll replace it. And then prisoners. So you Might not survive. Actually, Wendy, before you death rest, coagulate. It's a little faster. So you are gonna give up some organs. We're gonna take a kidney and a lung. And then kill you. Is that the only one I managed to capture? It might just be. What am I... Oh, we're removing the brain assistant. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. So the learning assistant isn't really helpful for babies to learn. That was an experiment, and it proved not to be the case. The learning assistant is still useful to put into someone, but maybe not Lo. So Lo, you are still... You need proper genetics. What is your traits? Psychopath, beautiful, sickly. Okay. Well, if you're sickly, that already gives you +4 medical, so I might turn you into a humanoid doctor. I might have you be helping with this situation here. So that's what I'll do. So before Wendy goes to sleep, let's set up some genomes for Lo. We'll capitalize on the sickly trait and make ourselves a doc. So you come with strong immunity already. I could give you super immunity because you're sickly. You might as well have super immunity. Makes sense to me. And then if we're making you a doctor, we'll give you great medical, which pairs unfortunately with floppy ears, so you're gonna look a little ridiculous, but whatever. I'm gonna make you very happy and make you run very fast. You're not going to be a combatant, though. So you're going to have super fast wound healing, dead calm, and kind instinct. Dark vision, but nearsighted. No, actually, maybe I'll have you be a shooter. So weak melee damage is fine, because you'll be a shooter. Awful craft. Awful shooting furry tail. Awful art, awful plants. Awful cook, poor animals, poor social, awful intellectual. You started off with I don't know what your base metabolic efficiency is. You don't have robust or reduced pain, though. So that's a bit of a problem. Kind instinct. Did I already add dead calm? Yeah, I already added dead calm. Unattractive because you're beautiful, so that doesn't really matter. Elongated fingers. Remove the awful shooting because, yeah, I want you as a shooter. True. Elongated fingers for the medical. I might need to get rid of very fast runner. It's a bit too expensive. I don't actually know. You know what? Save template in process. Okay, so what is your base? So your base is -1, -2, -4. So your base is -4. Okay. Load template in process. So this will bring you to -5. So the metabolic efficiency here is going to be 1 less than what's shown because super immunity will override strong immunity. So there's actually space for very fast runner. And that you'll have a net metabolic efficiency once implanted of -4. So I have room for 1 more, provided that my calculations are correct. And I would like robust, but that's a -2. I could give you cold tolerant instead. I'm at my complexity as well. Yeah, I see that. Maybe just reduce weak melee damage. Oh, no, I would need that. All right, let's add some additional processors. So whatever I end up choosing to do, I have the processing power to do it. So you're going to be real complicated compared to others. Actually, if you're going to be a doctor, I'm going to install the nuclear stomach and actually install the learning assistant back in your body. I know, you're quite the experiment here. And I have to emancipate you, but that's, you know, besides the point. Where did all of my components go? Holy cow. They just got eaten. So T-Say... Oh, I see what. One of the ramifications of setting everyone to clean is then they stopped working on their other tasks. Which is a bit of a problem. So now Wendy has to go all the way out here for components, which kind of sucks. Oh yeah, there's you. I don't really care. But that's a lot of components that are laying out there. As are reinforced barrels, which will decay. So I'll have Bryzit come and grab those. Yeah, I'll make a bionic arm to remedy the missing fingers, especially if they're a doctor. So, I have to decide here. You are going to remain a colonist. Because I believe that you don't have any negative genes. Yeah. And then Chimmick became an adult. Great memory. That works. Cool. So you're lazy. Creepy breather with great memory. I don't really know what to do with you. But I don't have to decide right now because there's still time for you to grow. The next egg harvest is probably pretty soon, too. Yeah, 15 hours or so. Did T-Sing just get a shoot frenzy? What a weird thing for a slave to get. So this Edekin is all set up and ready to be sacrificed for prisoner suppression. And also it will make Wendy happy. The complexity issue has been addressed. So let's load up the template again. So this is metabolic efficiency +4, or -4 rather. Even though it says -5, I'm applying... No, that's not true, because you... Yeah, so that's too expensive. So she has built in -3. So this... Yes. So whatever the metabolic efficiency says here, I have to factor in that low will have a -3 on top of that, if I overwrite with super immunity. So I'm at a -3 right now. So if I give you robust, that's a -5. Perfect. Done. That's all I need to do. And I'll give you the floppy-eared icon, because you're going to have floppy ears. Alright, Wendy, death rest. So we're going to farm Apocrytons for additional atomizers, but she needs to death rest first. And let's emancipate Low. Done. And then Low, you need work assignments. Apparently you're good at mining? Man, you... Oh, because I haven't overwritten your xenogerm. But yeah, you're at medical 20 right now. So, you're the hell of a doctor. 33 hives to help a 15-year-old. Nope, sorry. I'm going to classify that as in the super don't care. Alright, there's a little clothing for you to wear. Why is there so many components in progress here, dude? No. I don't care if you want to take off your collar, it stays on. A pollution retaliation. Oh! They are coming. Alright. That's fine. So they're obviously breach. And the way I want to handle this is... Right, I cut out your tongue. I forgot about that. I'm just asking my allies to help out. Because Wendy's asleep. So, mechs behind the walls. Everybody else behind the walls. And then my colonists come out here with the mechs, minus Die, because Die's mech controller is out of commission at the moment. Oh, that's annoying. I hope you punch the power cell. That would be hilarious. So, one group of friendlies is pushing in. These are the Imperials, and then Inalore is coming from the... Okay, perfect. It's like a three-way pincer. And they're going to be very softened up by the time they get to me. No. I had marked that this was hollow, but there it goes. It's really not interesting. Why do I have tea sitting around? So, Lo, welcome. You're still waiting on your genes being overridden. So... I am not going to have you committed to fighting just yet. I will say it doesn't look like the Imperials did a very good job, as there's almost no Neanderthals that are downed. And I'm just going to stand back and, you know, clean up the survivors. I don't care about dead allies. I paid for them. They're doing what I paid for. Is it worth using Dooms? You know, I could use a Doom. I haven't hauled in the Dooms that I grabbed, but I'll have Lo grab a Doom and bring it out here as a potential option. It's not a bad option. Thank you for remembering it, because sometimes it's hard to remember all of what I have. She has, like, absolutely no combat capabilities. Like, she can't aim to save her life, but it doesn't really matter with the Doomsday Launcher. Because this is still a crowd. Lo, take your time. You're still woozy, huh? Could be annoying. Alright, rise it. slow them down with Trooper Squad. Oh my god, she's so slow. It's pissing me off. Like, I'm actively angry at her for moseying along at 0.3. Oh my god, you're so slow. She still has the baby genes in her, so she's like a mentally incapable of usefulness. Glitterworld Empire is fleeing, and I'm trying to pick my targets here. Lo is moving, but I don't think she's going to get here in time to do anything but be late. It might not be true. So I want to keep my humans alive, but as I just previously said to you all, with the mech gestation equipment that I have, mechs aren't important to keep upright because I can regestate them, and I'll just add additional mech gestation if I need it. So Lo, move up this way. Yeah, it's a target-rich environment for sure. I just want to get you. Oh, you got. Oh, this is an old injury. I'm going to have to get you addicted to Luciferium. I didn't realize that Wendy shot out Mass's brain previously. So they're breaching here, which is also super obnoxious. I think what I'll do is wake Die up and start releasing war urchins. Because I'm going to need the numbers. Oh my god, Lo, you're so slow! I didn't realize Mass was lobotomized by Wendy's stray shots. I would have planned differently. Is this the first time the Orange Chaos has gone down? I think so. I could be wrong, but I think that might be the case. Alright, Lo is finally coming in. The problem is that the raid party has kind of dispersed, so it's not super useful for Lo to use a Doomsday Launcher at this point. Because they're not grouped up in such a way where it would be helpful. So I'm gonna not fire at will and just have it as an ace in the hole. With Die releasing war urchins just to slow them down. Back up. Alright, let's go on the hunt. Why Luciferium? Because I said so. Because Wendy's not going to waste time for someone to bioregenerate for 2 seasons. Especially not a Mechanitor that controls all the war bots. That sounds like an extraordinarily stupid idea. Lose 100% control of almost every combat bot for like 26 days? No thanks. That sounds horrible. You understand my... Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna try to contradict me from something I've said, I'm gonna give you a damn good reason why contradicting me is a bad idea. So the war urchins might be causing more harm than good, but we're about to have a breach west side. Fortunately, we are cutting through their number, so pretty soon I suspect they're going to flee because they're down a bunch of people. Yeah, okay, here we go. They're fleeing. Slugs turn off. So there's some holes to patch on the west side. There might actually be some Neanderthals that I can pick up. Here's, well, death in 1 hour, never mind. Yeah, so not really. Very few. They're pretty thorough and killed pretty much everyone. So mechs are going to be allowed to move around, as will everybody else. I'll start hauling the bots back. And maybe the War Urchins picks up. War Urchins actually would be a pretty effective robot in order to capture prisoners, because they do very little damage. So, you know, they're very likely to finesse into downing enemies better than my colonists, who just smash and kill. There's also the case of there's some down to Inalar, and I'm going to rescue them for reputation reasons. Because they're just bruised. They're going to be pretty easy to save. Wait, why can't you... Oh, are they standing up? Oh yeah, he's standing. I'm actually gonna have the rescues done with my my slaves, because everyone else is kind of upset. Alright, threat's over. It was annoying, but it's finished. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to any of these capturees in time. They're bleeding out way too fast. And the external wall's already getting repaired, which is nice. All the dooms outside in case of fires? Yep. Yeah, there's a lot more doomsday launchers that I want to bring in eventually. It's a terrible spot for it, but for now, because it's an empty room, I'll put it in there. So there's 4 to be hauled. Repairing the robots. Making sure I didn't miss anyone that got downed. And nope, I don't think I have. So, Low, you're not assigned to hauling. Oh, yep, that would be my fault. That's an awfully weird place. I see why. Oh, I'm not even gonna get credit because he just stood up. That's obnoxious. Most of the effort, none of the reward. So once Wendy's back up, in 1.8 days, I'll call another Apocryton in. My banks are probably getting pretty close to full, or are already full. Yeah, I think I have one slot left, and we're about to use it, so I'll add some additional banks. I'm going to wait to sacrifice Duelish until Wendy is on her feet again. A part of me wonders if it's worth... It's probably not worth moving the relic into the room. I'm also very low on steel, so regestating mechs is a little expensive. I should call in a bulk goods trader. If I do that, I'm going to need to send something nice to Inalor first, because I'm just about out of rep with them. So let's gift some stuff. I'm going to gift the embryos, knowing that the embryos that I wanted to keep are locked down, so we can gift all the unwanted embryos. A very strange gift, but Wendy's a very strange person. Alright, that should do. I think T-Sing might have taken off the slave body strap, so I'll keep an eye on that. Yep, he did. And Cactus took off a collar. So I'll make some spares. Not with you, Moonstar. Always gets me. I'll let Moonstar continue it, but... Mitty's still waiting on this Locust armor that T-Sang started, like, years ago. Still hasn't been done. Repairs to the walls are already done. So despite it being a nasty breach raid... well, except for up here, but, I mean, that's not important walls. So, except for being a nasty breach raid, it's already patched up. It should be 8 o'clock pretty soon. Yeah, I think it's 8 o'clock. It's a little hard to do 8 o'clock without another doctor. Low is hypothetically a doctor. What is your surgery success chance? $111? Okay, so it's fine for Low to doctor. I just wanted to make sure, because, you know, if there was a chance for killing off people, I would be more protective. Might as well extract a sperm sample from that male donor before sacrificing him. Perhaps you are not a genetic dead end. We'll see. You still might be. Got one chance. The other thing I wanted to do is mess. new policy. Luciferium. So beer, smoke leaf, ambrosia, and psychite tea 2332. I'm just trying to copy it. And then 70, 25, 50, 80. I don't even really keep smoke leaf, but whatever. I have it, I might as well keep it. 70, 25, 50, 80. So this is the same as the regular scheduled drugs, but with Luciferium. Alright, Mass. I'll get you started. Take that Luciferium. You're down the path of a life of addiction. One of the reasons to do it is, and I was considering to have Wendy become Luciferium addicted as well, is the bonuses of Luciferium are really, really powerful, and I'm not really worried about running out of Luciferium, as that's not a worry that Wendy really has. Luciferium is pretty easy to source. So. It's mostly just a bonus. So I don't even know how many surgeries I just queued up. Plenty, I guess. There's Mindy's Locust Armor, finally. But I don't think I missed anyone. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Lo, that's not your armor. I'll have to make another armor for Lo at some point. Kind of low priority. Get it? But because I don't intend for her to be a combatant. Definitely going to be nice to have another person to be able to run operations, especially one that isn't robotic, because robots are slow compared to their human counterparts. So that's very, very helpful. Also, there's a lot of things robots can't do, like extracting genes and the like. I did not actually change drug policy. True. Let's fix that. Oh, Jack's out. So, 88 Jack, you are a fighter. I don't have a genome for you yet to be able to implant, though, because we're still waiting on the last one that Bryzit has yet to make. Bryzit, isn't pretty much the only thing you do, like, make xenogenes now? But, 88 Jack, we're going to need a bedroom for you. And you are going to be a brawler. Too smart, not all optimist? Yeah, you're going to be a brawler. Let's get you a bed. Well, that's the slave area. You know, the slave area is going to be moved into the hallway, because I super don't care about how they want to be treated. Or, better yet, this is now colonists. This is 88 Jack's bedroom. Isaac, go carry him out of there before he freezes like Lo did. And then these slaves are going to be I don't know why cactus... This is going to be Jack's bedroom. Or, yeah. It is Jack's bedroom. And this can be the slave. We'll get around to building that. So Kath is missing the bedroom right now. But only Kath. Still have yet to haul the triple, but I think we have both dooms and one triple. Yeah, so there's still one triple left to be hauled. Kath is going to need death rest. Oh, and I also didn't queue you up for extracted egg either. But you don't even have a bed, so that you can't even get ready for surgery until I have extra beds. Bio-starving. Oh. What? Am I browning out? I might be. Yep, I'm browning out. Okay, let's turn off some things I'm not using. I think the additional gene processors probably tipped the equation. Plus keeping the these scanners and rechargers on, even though I'm not using them, doesn't help either. There we go. I think we're now power positive. Alright, Mitty, this was earmarked for you. There you go. Now you can stop complaining about your tattered apparel, and that stupid warning will go away. The xenogerm for Lo is finally getting cooked up, and then we'll cook one up for Jack. Jack is still in a coma from the last implantation, but we'll have to make a melee warrior. Lo's carrying a doom? That's a different doom. I have 3 dooms, 2 triples total. That's the doom I had before. Thank you for tuning in to The First Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 12th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigos.